Hey everybody, it's another week of 2-Minute Miracles. Hey, you're going to get the little bit of the roughy, scruffy me this morning. Sweaty, crazy hair and all because it happened again where I was on my elliptical machine and I was listening to the Lord and trying to feel his heartbeat. I had an idea where we'd go this week and he changed my mind. You know, we all need to find those quiet spaces where we kind of shut off from the world. For some of you, it may be a walk in the morning or in the evening or a drive in your car. It could happen in the shower, or it could happen when you first open your eyes in the morning and you are quiet and still, and then the Lord begins to speak to your heart. You know, thank God we have that access to the Father, but we have to make room for that access to be plugged in so we can hear him. And that's what happened to me on the elliptical. So we are going to continue on this week, Facebook friends, on our 2-Minute Miracle with looking at our emotions. Last week, we had such a powerful week of looking at the emotions of Jesus, and we're going to look at more of his emotions this week as well. But I first wanted to talk about our emotions and how important it is that God is the God of our emotions. You know, a few nights ago on the show 2020 on television, they had an entire show dedicated to the subject of road rage. And I didn't see the whole thing, but I was appalled and saddened at what can happen to a human when their emotions take off without them and cause them to be so out of control that they literally pull one another out of cars, perfect strangers, and begin, beating each other up, or even worse, causing horrible, horrible traffic accidents in revenge, trying to hurt someone they don't even know because their emotions took over the situation. Oh my gosh, our emotions are such a beautiful thing that God has given us, but he does have to be the Lord of our emotions. And I have learned that when I hit a stressful moment, the true bottom of my life will show itself. In other words, when something really pushes on me hard from this world or within me, and I feel anger, I feel stress, I feel betrayed, I feel defensive, wherever the bottom floor is in my soul, I'll fall to the bottom floor. I'll react usually from the bottom floor. And so we want to make sure that our bottom floor is in a good place, that it's not too far down. It's not too human. We want to make sure that the floor of our life is rooted in God and his character and his love. And we have to prepare for that ahead of time. We can't do it at the last second. We have to put that money in the bank and sit with God, look to God to be changed and transformed into his image. And then when we hit those stress points and the bottom falls out, we won't go all the way to the bottom of the elevator. Okay, I hope that makes sense. We are going to look at Deuteronomy 22:9. We are going to talk about the valley experiences. In the valley, we don't just feel one emotion. We feel all emotions when we're walking through the valley. But Deuteronomy 22:9 says, "You shall not sow your vineyard with two kinds of seeds, or all the produce of the seed which you have sown, and the increase of the vineyard will become defiled." Facebook friends, if you are going through a valley, you're coming out of one, or you're about to walk into one, when we get there, it's so important that we're mindful of the types of seeds we sow. We can't sow both blame, anger, unforgiveness, bitterness, while we sow love and joy and trust and peace and forgiveness in the same valley, because our garden will be defiled. And never forget that the kinds of seeds you plant in the valley will be the ones that you will live with for a very, very long time, and really forever. So let's ask the Lord, Lord, give me the strength to trust in you in the valley, to not fall to the bottom floor, to not listen to too many other opinions, but to give us strength, Lord, to sow good seeds of your character, your love, your trust. May we press into you in the valley and plant seeds in the valley that will reap good fruit long after the valley is over. Okay, don't sit in the valley too long. It's only a temporary place. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking until the Lord brings you to the other side, and make sure you sow good seeds. And I will too. Lord, help us in Jesus' name. I'll see you tomorrow on the 2-Minute Miracle.